Surprise! Another surprise. Just decided to go live here without announcement whatsoever. Oh, dude. Picked up this little doodad here. Hopefully this works for us. Be able to pick up same amount of bales, but this time it's gonna be a little bit I don't know, more official, I guess. This looks easier to handle than the other one. Ooh, I don't know if this works with this size bales. Hey, Farmer Mike, how's it going? Hey, Biggles. Thanks for dropping in. I didn't announce anything. I got two size bales here. Just realized my baler can do larger ones. So I thought I'd just jump in and play a little bit more today. I don't know how long I can play really, but we'll see. We'll just play it by ear. How are you guys doing? Hey, Skender. I gotta sell bales and I gotta sell them like this. Unfortunately, not very efficient, but I need something to be able to lift my bales up onto the trailer. No, why are that's gonna fall? Okay, here we go. So I did mow a whole bunch of grass. Oh, come on, man. Seriously? Seriously? I'm almost there. Yeah, I'm not sure I like this thing. I think I like the bale fork better. I am awesome, Skender. Come on. Come on, I just need to get you these. Okay, we're doing it this way because this is the professional way to do it. No. Nope. Not very professional at all. Hey, Victory Jones. Wow, you guys drop in quick. I didn't expect to see anybody because I didn't announce anything. Okay, I don't like this doodad. I think we're gonna trade it in already. Come on, get in there. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll stick with the forks. This is kind of cool in concept, but a little unstable. Alright, let's just go sell this. It was worth a try. My trailer has the ability to pull down so I can put bales on it, but I have nothing to lift the bales up into the air and I have no money. Like, I'm really poor. So 12:26 and I really... Hey, Tennessee Farmer. I'm doing another surprise stream. I want to... Oh, I did some plowing too, guys, off camera. I'm kind of excited about this series, to be honest. I just kind of got a little carried away after the stream. I gotta figure out how to make this farm profitable. At this point, we're just hanging on financially. You know what I should do though? You know what? Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna sell this baler. I know it was a great deal, fantastic deal. There's one that's available for 12,000 that I can make do with. Hey Taco, you just watched Suzuki? Yeah, that's a fun series too. I'm really enjoying that one. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. May the fourth be with you. I'm gonna sell this. Fantastic deal, and it worked well, no problems. But I want the front. I need my front loader. I need to be able to load the bales up. So I think that's going to be the priority. I will buy another baler later. I'll buy the cheap one. I think there's one for 12,000. There is one pallet of lettuce in the greenhouse. We did move ahead to October. I don't know if we did that in the stream or if I did that off camera. Yeah, well, I got the Walter. I got the Walter. Where am I going? I'm squirreling here. Now, I'm not allowed to lease, but I'm certainly allowed to buy and sell stuff. So we might toy with that a little bit. Let's do. I don't even have money to do any of this, so we'll just sell it. That seems like it's more than what I paid for it. Is that possible? I thought I paid 22 for it. Okay, 24,000. Let's get the front loader because seriously, I need this more than anything else right now. 80. Actually, this is tractor size based. It's a pretty short snout, so let's get just this guy. Yeah, let's just get this basic one. Yeah, bye. And with that, do I need a specific implement? Yeah, I guess I do. I could use a bale spike, but what I really want is an actual pallet forks. I'm not going to get the ones with the tension belts. That seems a little cheesy. Yeah, I think we all got hey, Rusty. And I think we got the Calmlands fever a bit. There's something about this map, I guess. Let's pick that up. All right, I got a little bit more working cash now, so I think we're going to need to buy some tools at the shop, though. Yeah, that should be good size. Wow, I'm shocked at how many people have dropped in on me. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Let's widen those out a bit. Horseplay makes that a little tricky. I think I'm gonna ditch horseplay again, guys. I've been struggling with it. I've been struggling with it. I kind of feel like I need it for the big farm on Nordenthal, but I think I can do without it. Taco, you know, I may have gone to see him just to verify what you said and not actually picked it up yet, so maybe next episode. I'm pretty sure if I didn't collect it on screen, like I'm not collecting them off screen, I guess is what I'm saying. Hey, Nimrod. Hey, nice. Thanks for dropping in. There we go. Oh, and I got a weight issue now. Oh boy. Okay, let's see if I can pick up. That's strange. I have no issues with CP. It's doing weird stuff on me. I just recorded this morning Sri Lanka for tomorrow. And there's a field that I did, and when I went to get the straw off the field after the harvest that I had done with, whoa, this is not gonna work. Is this enough of a weight? I don't know if this is enough of a weight. Yeah, the straw swaths were all messed up. Oh, what's going on? There we go. Yeah, it's not much of a weight, is it? Okay, what am I doing? I'm going to go up. Need to have a few more snacks. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm gonna go up, sell this. I'm gonna buy a weight. And then I'll come back and try to load these onto the trailer. Oh, oh, smart, very smart fella. That's a great idea, Taco. That is a fantastic idea. If I could control this tractor, it's getting around a bit. Back. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh boy, what's going on? I'm getting myself in trouble here. I mean, I thought it was a great idea, but... Okay, hang on a second. Hang on, let's start this a little bit differently here. I really messed this up. Oh man, how did I get stuck like this? Okay. Breathe, breathe. How do I get unstuck? Like I'm lifted up off the ground. There we go. There we go. I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay. That's that. Now this needs to go like that. Yeah, that's the thing about this tractor. It's 300 horsepower, but it doesn't weigh much. So it struggles with certain things. Hey, Jarhead. Thanks for dropping in. What's with this traffic? Must be everybody coming home from church or something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick up one bale at a time kind of thing. Let's get these sold. We're gonna set up grannies. I have the money for it now, so we should do that right away. The only problem is the sheep are not outputting much wool yet. Let's get rid of those. There we go. And we'll get rid of this. Try not to get stuck this time. Let's go get a weight, which we definitely need. Actually, let's have a look and see if I can put wheel weights on this. Maybe some duals on the back. Let's have a look at configuration. It doesn't cost too much. Drop this. And actually, let's leave this in here. I want to see if there's something I can do about rear weight with some maybe bigger tires or wheel weights or something. Okay, I don't need this anymore. I'm going to sell that. And this, let's have a look at what the customization options are. I can do rear twins for $750. Wow, that's cheap. Uh-oh, what the heck? What the? Is that a bug or is... Oh. You can only do... You can put only one? Seems kind of foolish. Tricycle, rear twins 2. Standard. There's no wheel weight options. I really want the wheel weights. That's what I want. I don't really want the twins, so... Okay. Let us pick up... Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's pick up a weight instead. Where are weights? It should be down at the bottom, I think. Yeah. What's that? 450 kilos. I want to go a little bit bigger with a trailer hook on the back. 1,000 kilos? Or no, that's 600 kilos. That might be enough. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. 600 kilos should be enough to help things out quite a bit with the bales. Which way do I get this? This way. Hey, Marcus. Man, having a hard time keeping up with chat. A chatty bunch today. That's awesome. Get a Deuce Fire or Class, yeah, great tractors. We'll need a second tractor for sure, so I've got to figure that out. But money is a big problem right now, so that's a bit of an issue. Okay, let me grab this trailer. I want to see if the doors or the sides go down automatically, or I have to get some tools to make some modifications to the trailer. I was watching Zorch Farming. I was watching his stream, and I noticed that this exact trailer has a way to get the sides down. Can I pull this, please? Yes. Let's get rid of the cover. What are my options here? Side, back. Looks like I have to... no. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to fix it. Alright, tools. Let's get some simple tools. That will be... No, that won't be in here. That'll be in here. Construction. Containers, tools. Just simple as can be. Just get the cheapy ones. And which way? I think it goes like this. Come on. I don't like that you can't put it close to something. You know, we're gonna go free mode on this. B. There we go. Okay, let's go make this a Bale trailer. That hitch is kind of high, though. There we go. I did some ground painting. We got ourselves a bit of a yard now. Customize and loading left, loading right. Capacity. Okay, so I guess only one side can come down. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Is that going to cost me anything? Nope. Okay, so this should be pretty good. Yeah, I was saying I was watching Zorch Farming, and he was using this trailer like this. So I think this is going to work out just swell. I don't know what the best way to organize these are, but we'll find out. See you, Skender. One, can I do two, or am I going to push it? Weight-wise. Yeah, I think 600's enough. Yes, Rusty Money's doing this challenge as well. Oh boy. It's not going to hold very many bales, though. I can maybe put 6 on there? I saw him put like 11 on his trailer. Rusty's in chat, but he's lurking a little bit. He's got some stuff to do, so he's just going to check in every now and then, I think. Thing is I'm actually running auto load, universal auto load, and I could just get the trailer to come over and just snag all these up. But we won't do that on this series. Oh boy. Oh, I'm doing a terrible job here. Just up a little bit higher. Let go. No, don't fall over. Oh, dab nabbit. Okay, I better just do them one at a time. It's going to be a lot easier, I think. For me, anyways. All right. I mowed the lawn for the first time today. Got my little John Deere riding mower. Love that thing. It's surprisingly good engine on that. I don't know who makes the engine, but it is after a long winter, hadn't been run since like November. I just turned the key and it just fired right up immediately. Stop. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, that's a little much. I'm gonna drop the weight. Just because it makes the trailer a little bit more stable. I could probably fit another 2 on there, but I think I'm not going to push my luck. There's straps, I hope. Yes, thank you. Yeah, Bearded Geek Gaming. Zorch is the authority to Zorch Farming. He's got a first video that shows everything. Because this is only live, I don't have a full write-up on it. I just I did it kind of ad hoc, I guess. Last minute decision to join this, so I wasn't well prepared. But yeah, check out Zorch Farming. His first episode, he explains everything, what the rules are and all that. And it's in the descriptions of his videos as well, and written if you prefer that. Oh, I have a feeling I'm going to be tipping over. Let me sell these. Let's get Granny's shop set up. And I think we're going to buy some more sheep. I want to get the wool production up fast. Is this going to work to sell like this, or we're going to have to unload? Oh, good. It's not a lot of money in this economy. 1,500 bucks for 6 big bales. Yeah, this is a very restrictive challenge. Only one piece of land, number 46. No loans. You start with $500 in debt. $500,000 in debt, I should say. Can't sell the starting tractor or trailer. Hard economy. Everything turns off. No loans. No contracts. No nothing. No fun. No, I'm just kidding. This is fun. Okay, enough loading bales for a few minutes. Let's get Granny's shop set up. And buy more sheep. I want to fill the sheep pen. I was waiting for them to reproduce. We didn't have much money, but we've got some money now, so let's get the wool coming out as fast as possible. Let's turn that off. Alright, first sheep. I've only got 5 9-month-olds. And full of food, and the wool is not coming out very fast. So Swiss Black Mountains, and we'll get 5. How many fit in here? 29. 10 is 5,000. I don't want to spend too much money. You have to build a construction project? I did not know this. I did not know this. Well, how much is it to fill it? 12,000. I don't want to spend that much money. Okay, I think we're going to get 15. Let's get 10 more. Yeah. Then we'll get Granny's place set up. Well, most buildings require stones as well for a cement factory. So, and they're really expensive. Granny's place, and it took me a minute to find it before, but it's here right now. All right, Granny, where are we gonna set you up? Stuff comes out the back. I think we'll set Granny up just over here. How about here? Yeah, let's set up Granny's place right here. There we go. Okay. And we've got a little bit of wool, but that's not going to get us very far. So we still have 6,800 left. Yeah. We'll have to boss Granny around a bit. So we got 15. If they reproduce at 8 months. So they're actually on the way to reproducing. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it at 15, and within a little bit, there should be, it's 5 months to reproduce, so we should have a full pen fairly soon. So we'll wait it out, I guess. Where's my seed drill? Okay, so I'm gonna drop off this trailer. What is the recipe at Granny's? Let's have a look here. Granny's knitwear. So you can make clothes directly from wool, which is a huge win. That's fantastic. You can make fabric. You can make clothes from fabric, and you can make clothes from cotton. But you can't make fabric itself. Well, that's interesting. Well, this is the one we're going to use. That's the one we'll use. So I'll turn it on, and I'm going to grab... Actually, let's just grab this partial... Oh, we got 2 pallets of lettuce. Nice. Those are worth good money. Let me grab this little bit of wool here. We'll put Granny to work. It's not much. I don't think I'm going to get very far with it, but may as well get her doing something. Just sitting around doing nothing. There we go. Okay. So I worked a couple of fields. I did a little bit of painting to try to fix messed up fields or whatever. Now I need to do some planting, and one of the things I want to do is I need a grass field. I want a grass field, but I also want vegetables. What should I do? These 2 fields, I want them to be vegetables. Maybe this one can be grass. Let's do this one grass. Like, we are playing with seasons on, so I can't plant whatever I want whenever I want. If I'm going to do veggies, I'm going to have to wait for the spring. Oh, I'm almost out of fertilizer. Nabbit. Okay, I gotta go back up to the top again. Okay, that's filled up. Let's go get some fertilizer. Put in a grass field because that's going to be easy to work with. Marcus, I think you were thinking of Northern Farm Sim, who suggested that he banked 5 episodes already in yesterday's live stream if you were in it. Maybe Rusty too, I don't know. I need fertilizer. Expensive, man. Rusty is the challenge guy. If you go check out his channel, he's got a Facebook group for farming simulator challenges. I forget the exact name right now. Rusty, you can call that out. And his Discord has a list of all the challenges and stuff. It's kind of challenge. Rusty is kind of challenge central. I do a little bit of challenges, but you know, I do solo kind of recorded stuff as well. Okay, let's get some grass in. There are stones in the field and I should be spreading lime, but I can't afford it right now, so we're just going to... I think I'll just put a... Here's the problem. I don't have a second tractor, so there's no point putting a worker on this. We have a lot of fun doing it, Marcus. Nope, not canola. Grass. I think I can do grass. Yeah, I can do grass. Okay. I have a Marcus. I have a steering wheel set as well, but I don't use it. I don't use it. It's kind of neat. It's kind of fun to use it, but the problem is it takes up so much room on my desk, and I use my computer for a lot more than Farm Sim and any other kind of driving games, so it hogs up too much desk space to have that thing around. Yeah, my dog. They're outside in the backyard right now, chasing each other around. I bank on them tiring each other out, so I don't have to deal with their yayas. Mrs. Buttercup, who is, well, my wife. That's a long story, but anyways, she's referred to as Mrs. Buttercup. She's out at her markets again today. Hopefully making a few bucks. We're in the process here of starting all of our efforts to get the gardens in and all that. Heard your roosters, yeah, they're out there. They're you probably hear them again today. We got two roosters, one which is dominant and the other which is very, very passive. Very, I don't want to say submissive, but he's, you know, he's indifferent. He doesn't care. We got a bunch of chicks. At one point we bought 18, I think it was, chicks, and we raised them up and ended up with 13 roosters out of the 18 chicks. Thank you for linking that, Rusty. My Discord is not super active or anything, but it's there. It's there. Rusty's Discord is a lot busier. I think I'm missing bits. I don't like missing bits of the field. I look forward to a day when I retire. Well, retire from my corporate job, and then I have a lot of time to work on the channel. Shouldn't be too much longer. I'm not a young pup. And the company that I work for is not doing very well, so I might be retiring earlier than I want to, if you know what I mean. This will be a nice field to use for grass. We just need the one. We just need the one for grass. I have one other field ahead of us there that is going to be a vegetable field, and I think I will create other vegetable fields. I think we're going to do vegetables. I think we're gonna do that. I just have to figure out the crop cycle. My logic might not work. I'm not used to playing seasons. You never saw any gray hairs on my last face cam. You should see a picture of me now. I think you're referring to the interview I did at BDD Gaming, where everybody expected me to have a beard. And I showed up without one, but I have one now, and it's grown quite a bit. Quite a bit. I'm retired, but again... Oh, big work accident. I didn't know that, Mike. Challenge of the day is trying to keep up with this chat. It's a glorious chat. I love it, but trying to farm and hard to read at the same time. I refuse to grow up maturity wise, so yeah, I'm still like 16 or something maturity wise. I have, yeah. I still giggle at farts. And I still play a lot of video games. A lot more than you guys know. Great, we should be done here. I would like to get these stones out at some point. Hey, Moonlight Drifter. Yep. I'm on it right now. I'm on Comlands FS25 right now. Men go from puberty to midlife crisis at once, yeah. Pretty much. I started video games, and this will probably tell you how old I am, but I started video games on a Commodore 64 in the 80s. Actually a VIC-20 to be specific, but mostly 64, C64. And I haven't slowed down since. I just turned, well, just turned. In January, I turned 62. I plan to retire at 64. 64 will be my retirement unless something happens. Hey Ralph, how's it going? Thanks for dropping in. I'm 55, I have a 6-year-old daughter and a 9-year-old son. Man, do they make fun of me. Oh man, I don't know if I would be able to do it at 55. Okay, I think I got it done. Actually, I think I missed a couple of spots here somewhere. Let me just go down here. "14 meters from scaffolding. Ouch. I had to learn everything from beginning to walk, talk, and so on. Holy smokes, man. That's pretty heavy. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad you're doing okay now, though. Okay, we are now playing a game of where do I put this thing? I have to say, Marcus, I want to say I've never tried to have kids. When I got married I was in my early 30s. Oops. Just narrow that a little bit. When I got married in my early 30s, I just looked at my wife. She got pregnant. Both times. Had 2 kids. 2 natural kids. Hey Mike, you had to learn to talk again. Is that why you have that funny accent? Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding, my friend. Okay, let's go sell these lettuces that I often call cabbages. And I don't know, maybe we'll get some more. Depending on how much this is, maybe we'll fill out the sheep pen. I know that these sell really well, and I'm not in a position to wait for them to be at peak price. Where am I going, actually? Where do I sell this? Lettuce is down here. And, oh, yeah, mind you, it's not that much of a gap. Um, um, Farmer's Market. I don't know where that is. I haven't gotten used to. Oh, holy smokes. That's not nearby. You know what? I haven't even looked at this map. Like, I haven't gone and looked all the way across the map or anything. I just I just literally jumped in like 10-15 minutes before I started recording yesterday. I started going live. Hey, Brandy. Which way am I going? Okay, I guess I'm off on a big drive. I didn't mean to do that, but... I guess we're going for a drive, guys. Is it okay if I just drive across the grass? Let's follow the road, I guess. As we'll see what else we can learn. Bridges are still there. Those were a bit of a nightmare with auto drive. And the actually not auto drive, with the base workers, they would always get stuck on those bridges. 22 years in law enforcement. Yeah, law enforcement is something else. My brother was with the RCMP. And that was brutal. That was very tough on him. Holy smokes, this thing's all the way across the map. Did not realize I was going for a Sunday drive. There are no collectibles on this version of Comlands. Where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. I think it's at the far... There's a little ledge there. Yeah, my brother was a Mountie. He did it for 7 years, I think it was. And it was just too rough. It was difficult. Psychologically difficult job. He was posted in a mining town in southern Saskatchewan, and it was a rough town. It was let's just say there were a lot of bar fights. What the heck is this? Rusty, have you driven across this map? Look at this. It's kind of weird looking. Hey, Crazy Gaming, how's it going? Chat is nice and alive today. I love it. Absolutely love it. Can't keep up with it, but I absolutely love it. Okay, so this area is all kind of newish. It's like a little a few houses down here. That's nice. The farmer's market. Very good. Actually, I gotta drop that off on the other side, don't I? There we go. How much are we getting from this? Oh, come on. Let go. That was not much. That was not much. I'm having a hard time. Having a hard time with this hard economy stuff. Right, this is a long drive back. I'm just gonna cut across, guys. I'm just gonna cut right across. Yes. Actually, it had a couple of sheds up there. I ended up putting some market up there, and I think I had a sugar mill right nearby. Probably spent more on gas. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, actually. Actually, what did I set the gas to? That's a good question. While we're driving, gas fuel I set to low. That should probably be at least normal. Interesting map. We'll try to get around to the whole map and see what the other areas, but it looks like they've fixed a lot of the initial problems. When the map first came out, it was actually, it looked like crap. The view distances were all messed up. You couldn't see trees. Hey Artemis, how's it going? Yeah, there was something about this map. We'll do this map again as a series later, recorded series, but we're gonna wait a while. Maybe we'll do another 200 horsepower challenge. It's a great map for that challenge. Going, I don't even know where I'm going. I think I need to go this way. Where am I? There. Okay, here we go. You just can't see anything. Okay, so 6,800 bucks. What should I do? This map is good for 200 horsepower challenge because of the hills. It makes it challenging. There's probably some other options. It needs to be a terrain challenge a bit. If it's just a flat map, then it's not so great. So I don't know. We'll see. There's, you know, it'll be better to wait until there's a lot more mods under that require, you know, less than 200 horsepower. I kind of want to get this sheep. Filled out as soon as possible, because that's going to be money coming in very fast. Let me see what I can do about this. I can probably add another 10. I can afford another 10. Still got some bales. How much can... Okay, you know what? Let's just fill out as much as we can. Another 12, that'll make it 27. We'll almost be full. Okay, we're gonna gamble this a bit. 418 bucks again. And now I don't have a baler. So, I gotta think about that. Let me move the trailer. We're gonna load up some more bales. Hey Steve, how's it going? Okay. I think I'm gonna set up. Yeah, as good as any. Good as any place. Let me see what I can do, but loading these bales a little better this time. All the bales that are on the outer perimeter of the field are smaller bales. I was only part way through that I realized I could do larger bales, which would mean less pickups, less bale drops. So we only got some small ones, and the rest are all large. All large. These are the 125s, 125 centimeter, I think. The large ones are 150s. I might be able to get 3 of these smaller ones. It might actually make sense to make small bales for this trailer. Let me grab, that's a small one there. Just grab the one. Question for you guys. Are you guys hearing my key clicks? I don't hear them in recordings, but I kind of feel like they're kind of loud right now. Maybe if I move this a little bit closer. There we go. My wife and I are doing a purge right now. We're doing, and no, not that kind of purge. We're doing a purge of stuff we have in the house. Stuff we don't need, stuff we don't use. Some of it's going to donations, some of it's going to straight to the dump, some of it's going to recycling, some of it and some of it we're selling. Some of the more, valuable things. Artemis, this will make you sad, but I have decided to sell all my musical instruments. I can no longer play, A, because I'm way out of practice, but B, because I want to say I have early stages of arthritis, and it's difficult. What the heck? Let's try this again. I'm selling a Epiphone Les Paul. Come on, man. Lie down. There we go. This is gonna work. Oh, that's sketchy. Come on. There's a strap in the middle there. Yeah, okay. I might be able to stack a few more this time. I'm selling a 5-string Yamaha bass and my amplifier, which is a line 6 amplifier. This is a large one. Let me go get another small one. I mean, the instruments, the music and stuff, it's been, I played a lot when I was young. Like I was destined to be a rock star. That's what I wanted to do for a career. And when I realized how much money I wasn't making doing it, I kind of bailed out on it and decided to get a real career. But but ultimately I stopped for quite a while, and then I ended up buying, at one point, having my musical midlife crisis, we'll call it. And I decided to buy a bunch of musical instruments because I wanted to get back into it. I missed it. I wanted to get back into it. Here we go. And they've just been sitting there. Just been, my instruments have just been sitting there. I've not been playing them at all. No, it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be hoarding stuff and not using it, you know. Can I get all of these bales on here? Okay, I'm up for the challenge, guys. We're gonna do this. We're gonna load every single bale on here. I still absolutely love music. I listen to music a lot. So I'm still a huge fan of musicians and whatnot, but I just don't play. Got a cool little drum machine kit. I got a bunch of odds and ends. Hano worms. Awesome. Come on. Come on, let go. Okay, how many more bales do we have? 3? I can do it. I believe in me. That'll be it for the grass, though. So we still have a few for the, we still have a few bales for the sheep, but we'll have to mow some more at some point. I better do some straps because this will always be challenging. Yeah, so, and we have boats that we're selling. So we have several kayaks, and I'm selling one of, well, I'm selling my only canoe, which is a solo canoe. And I'm going to be getting a tandem, so a larger canoe to replace it. And I have a 17-foot ocean kayak as well. I'll be hanging on to that one though. I've got tons of computer equipment, like tons of, you know, mostly older stuff, but still useful. I've got, I don't know how many, I don't know how many computers I have. Like, I have lots. Come on. OCD is on work with the tagging at farmers market. Oh, yeah, it's still tagged, isn't it? What do I want to do? I want to do lettuce untag. There we go. Last one, and this is a small one. I think I'm just going to leave this one on the front, actually. Make the challenge a little bit easier, but at the same time. Less chance of tipping over. I'm pretty good at, actually, I don't want the weight. I do not want the weight. Great, all this work and we're probably gonna get like 3,000 bucks for all this. Maybe. Maybe that's enough to buy the last 2 sheep. I mean, breeding sheep can make good money too, but we need the wool more than anything else right now. You know with Courseplay you can make fields? Yep. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I haven't done it in 25 yet. I did it a ton in 22 though. Although I wouldn't use it, I wouldn't use the draw feature for fields. I would do the perimeter of the field and then I would let Horseplay finish creating the rest of it. Let's drop this guy first. There's 170 for that bale. Alright, what are we getting? 2,000. Oh, we didn't even get 3,000. 2,000 for that. Just 2,000. Alright, so what now? What are we doing now? I'm going to buy the last 2 sheep. I'm not going to wait for reproduction. I'm going to buy the last 2 sheep to fill that pen so we get the wool going as fast as possible. That's really kind of going to be our main money driver for a little while. The greenhouse is going to give us a lot. So I got to figure out my fields now. I got to get them completely ready. I've got to create, I think I will create another 2 fields out here. We could probably start on that right now. Trailer I'll put over here for now. See, the more fields I create, the less grass there is to take care of after. Let's get this weight out of here. It was the right decision to get that front loader though. Huge, huge improvement. There you go, Mike. You asked for it. Kinda. Kinda. Alrighty then. Okay, let's look at the calendar. So I can do grass again in November, but I don't think I want to do more grass though. However, this is the last month for oilseed radish, so I should do this. Actually, I should do this first. Let me get a new field. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Farmer Mike, to being a moderator. Well, let me switch this up. I don't have enough fertilizer. What did I do when I bought the fertilizer? Did I use up the whole thing? How much money do I have? Oh, I don't even have enough for more fertilizer. Oh no. Okay, well, some stuff's not going to get fertilized, I guess. There we go. There we go. All right, so we're going to put oilseed radish in here. We're just basically getting this field ready to plant. I'm probably going to be doing like carrots or parsnips in here when it's time to plant. But in the meantime, this gives us fertilizer. Actually, I don't need fertilizer for this. Oh, this seems a bit silly now. Welcome back, Marcus. I made this mistake before. So this is a new field, so it was grass that was turned in, which gives one application of fertilizer. And then what I'm planting in here is oilseed radish, which is a fertilizer. It's a cover crop. So that's going to give me my 2 applications for the field, so I'm kind of over fertilizing as it is. So, oops, I'll be wasting some here. I'm kind of wonder if I should unload it. Let me do this strip. Let me finish this strip and I'll see if I can unload fertilizer. The trick is how to unload, because when you hit unload, it unloads everything, and then you got to figure out how to reload just the seed. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Let's pop this over here. And unload. And then I gotta go over here and get just close enough to get the 1. Or I could just move the pallet. Duh. Oops. Man. I wish I was a little smarter sometimes. Let's put this, I don't know. Throw it over here for now. Could really put it in the shed, but my mower's in there. There we go. That's almost full, and I think I have a little bit more on the side here, so let me grab that up. Okay. All right, let's continue. It's a good idea, Mike, to unload that. I keep wanting to turn on this seed drill, but it doesn't need to be turned on. It's wheel driven. You just have to lower it, and it automatically drives itself. Automatically runs the seeder. Wheel driven. This is a good little seeder. I like it. I like it a lot. there's an option on here to add travel wheels. I've really struggled with those travel wheels. Had problems getting them to retract and all that. Buttermilk, spicy chicken kebabs with tortilla envelopes and tzatziki. Oh yeah, that sounds pretty good. Oops, I already did this. Just a different color. Because, you know, no fertilizer. We're gonna fire up the grill tonight for some homemade burgers. Love my homemade burgers. I love this time of year. It's when everything, well, where I am anyway, winter's over. Everything comes out. The gardens, the birds are out. The trees are starting to all bud up. It's starting to get green out there. The lawn's growing. It's that nice time of year until black flies come out. Where I live, we have black fly season, which is quickly followed by mosquito season. That's about 3 months of I don't want to be outside. It's starting in July-ish, then it tapers off, and then the rest of the summer is beautiful, and it's really nice to be outside. And it also signals the start of camping season, which is something I love to do. I haven't done much over the last couple of years because of my knee injury. But hopefully this year I'll be able to get some. Probably, well, we'll see. I might be up for knee surgery. I'll find out on May 13th what exactly is happening. Been waiting for a long time. I injured my knee last July, and I've been talked to multiple doctors and had MRI and x-rays and all kinds of stuff. You know, you're not fertilizing the ground. You are correct, Marcus. I'm doing that on purpose. Doing that on purpose because there's already one application from plowing the grass in, and what I'm planting is oilseed radish, which is a fertilizer. That's going to be our fertilizer. It's a cover crop, and it'll be our fertilizer for in the spring when we plant something. We'll be doing it at 100%. We'll cultivate it in, and we'll be 100% fertilized from right away. I'll show you in a minute. Actually, I'll show you right now. So right here we're 50% fertilized, 50%. But here I actually, oh no, why is it still 50%? Well, that's weird. Anyways, yeah, oilseed radish is a fertilizer itself, so we'll be at 100% once when we're ready to actually plant something. I'm a little confused about the first 2 rows though, so I thought I was fertilizing those. I have to have a look at my canola field as well to see where it is as far as fertilizing. I think what I'm going to do here, guys, is we're going to finish this field. I think I might move ahead to next month. I think it's time. Will I do this in one pass? Maybe I'd rather miss the outside than the inside. Yeah, I think we'll be good to do the whole thing. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's move on to November. I mean, ultimately what we're talking about here is getting ready for next year. We'll probably skip through the winter months pretty quickly. Oilseed, plow or cultivate? Cultivate works as well. Well, to be honest, I don't remember if I've done oilseed in FS25, so there might be something different. But in 22, cultivating would do it as well. Where shall I put this? In my life, where should I put this implement? I should really be working in new fields as well, but I kind of want to move on. Let's check the calendar again real quick. Yeah, this is the last month for oilseed, so if I move ahead, I can't do any more of that. And that's kind of okay. You don't have to wait several months for this. As soon as it germinates, that's it. You can just cultivate it in. So I could do that early in the season. The crops that I'm thinking of putting in go in April. So, you know, you can do oilseed in March and still be good and ready to plant the carrots, for example. And I think the other crops, the other root crops are the same concept, roughly. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's move ahead. Let's go have a nap. I have water here. Lots of water. Yeah, we put lots of water in there. And actually, let me check one more quick thing. Got a little bit of wool, but yeah, gonna take a lot more wool than that to keep her busy. Let's sleep. We have a great crowd today. Thanks to everybody for dropping in. 38 concurrent viewers is what I'm seeing, and I don't think I've ever had that many. So that is really nice. Thank you. I'm hoping you're enjoying it. All right. What do we got here? Wow. Not much more, huh? Is it, I seem to remember, do sheep slow down the wool in at certain times of the year? Let me get the last two. I'm just going to buy them. Okay, and we don't have much here. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is going to be slow and painful. So, I guess maybe we can turn this in. So here it is. It's ready to go. I could plow that right back in. And I think we might do that for satisfaction reasons. And then I got to get working creating some new fields. I need more fields. More fields! I'm thinking at some point maybe adding another sheep pen. I have to keep that in mind. I don't know if Rusty's still there. Rusty, if you're still there, are you going live today, this afternoon? I think he's recording right now. I want to make sure I don't have create fields on. All right, let's basically fertilize this field. Actually, I could get a worker to do this, but again, I don't have another tractor, so I can't do anything else. I'm gonna plow it in, but I think you can just cultivate it in as well. You were talking, Rusty, you were talking yesterday about possibly going live today. Are you still thinking about that, or? There we go. So that's turned in now. We have 100% fertilization. No lime though, but you know, can't afford lime. I find plowing to be very satisfying for some reason. I love the texture of the ground. Most of my game saves and series and whatnot, I always have periodic plowing required. Now, I want to do root crops for a couple of reasons. One, well, one is cheap. It's cheap to do the equipment that you need. Doesn't require a lot of horsepower. But the other is they tend to be good money. They're a lot of work though. Root crops are a lot of work. They take a lot longer to harvest. But make some pretty serious bucks. Now I have to keep in mind that I'm going to need to start saving money for this equipment. That's going to be, you know, I'll be all excited in the spring when we're ready to start planting everything, and then realizing, uh-oh, I'm going to need a fair amount of money. I can't take loans. I can't do leases. There's only one way to get that equipment is to save up for it. So I have to keep that in mind. And there's some other things that I'm also going to need. A canola field is going to need to be harvested, so I'm going to need to buy a harvester for that. I miss the like I wouldn't use it right now because I just I don't need a worker right now, but I miss the workers that just went up and down the field. Just point them in the direction you want to go, hit them, and they just go back and forth, up and down. I miss that a lot. I used to use that quite a bit. Not a thing in FS25 anymore. Krustoo sends me to sleep in a nice way. Ooh, I don't know how to take that. Sometimes I put myself to sleep. We got quite a few people in here right now. I'm gonna do a poll. I got a question for you guys. Let me just give me 1 second. Um, give me 1 second, guys. I'm just filling this out here. And there we go. Okay, little poll. I'm just curious about something. I do have analytics on the YouTube channel that show me some of that info. But for live streams, it doesn't, it doesn't show the difference between recorded and live streams and whatever time of day. I tend to watch most of my YouTube on my computer, but occasionally on TV. Yeah, Marcus, one monitor, watch on one monitor and play on the other. That's what I do. That's what I do a lot of. Actually, right now I'm not doing that. I bought myself a ultra wide screen now, so I have 2 windows up. I play windowed mode. Play Farm Sim in windowed mode. I play it most of my other games as well in windowed mode. It allows me to do those multiple things at the same time. I also have a laptop, an old laptop next to me, and sometimes I'll watch stuff on that instead. Depends, what I'm playing. I'm on rural internet, which is not great, speed-wise. It's okay. It works. I can stream off of it. But I can't upload in high resolutions. It takes too long. It just takes too long to upload my videos. So all my recorded stuff I do in 1080p, and 1080p is, windowed mode for me. I don't do oops, that's the wrong key. So 1080p is kind of like my go-to for everything. I mean, my monitor's not 1080p, but all my windows are around, kind of that size. All right, so how am I going to make some money? Those sheep are not generating much wool. It's going to be a bit of a patience game, but that grass, I'll be able to, I'll be able to keep mowing it over and over again. I work in IT support, so I have emails on one, tickets on another, and an alert monitoring on the third. That sounds like an IT setup. I am also an IT guy, but I am in management. I do mostly, I used to do service desk stuff, help desk. Well, I used to have a team, you know, I would manage that did that. But now I do mostly project work and contract management and stuff like that. Almost 40 years in IT. I've kind of had enough. I'm tired. I've been on call 24/7, 365 for 40 years. Yeah, absolutely love it. I love it. Love the amount of folks that have dropped in today. It's amazing. It's energizing. Maybe this is a good time window for me to do live streams. Hey, Redafel. Hey, Pablo. Slow down. We're almost done here, guys. We're almost done with this seed radish. That's really cool. I would love to be able to pick up those stones. I think there's a bucket you can get that'll pick up the stones, but I don't know if I have the patience to do that. Am I going straight right now? Am I going straight enough that I can jump in here? There's always the save feature that comes up. Front loader tools. Is there a rock picking bucket? I don't know. Oh, I went off. Gotta go back and fix that. I missed the spot there. There was a bucket in 22. I don't know if it's in 25. I haven't really looked for it. I turn stones off in gameplay. It's not one of my favorite things. Okay, so upcoming goals for this challenge, like not goals, but things I need to do, to-do list, I guess. I need a second tractor. It doesn't have to be a powerful one, it could be a small one. But I do need a second tractor. And I need a fertilizer spreader. We'll need that. What else do I need, like soon? Very soon. I'm gonna need the planter for the vegetables. I don't need the harvester for a while. The planter is pretty cheap. I think it's like, if I'm not mistaken, 12,000 bucks, the one I want. Let's look at those buckets again. Shovel, manure, forks. I don't see a stone picker. Am I still going straight? Yep, good. Yeah, I don't see a stone picking bucket. So we'd have to get something that's quite... And I keep going in there. Field care, soil cultivation, stone pickers. The cheapest one is the... Oh! That's not bad, 15,000 bucks. I'll have another look at that in a second. Okay, let me just fix this one little area here where I kind of went off. Take another quick look at that stone picker. That might be a thing. You can turn the stones into lime. There are productions that do that, but they find that you really need a lot of stones to get enough lime. Lime is something that you go through a ton of. Okay, let's turn that off. Let me have another quick look at that. So that's a small little stone picker. Pretty simple, straightforward. Got different designs, just stickers, I think, colors. It's not very wide. It does hold quite a bit, though, 3.7 cubic meters. Hey, Hermegalio. I am doing great. How are you, my friend? Yeah, 15,000. That is actually doable. Not right now, but I need to save up for, I need a fertilizer spreader. So that is going to cost me, oops, not manure. That's going to be fairly cheap. Like, I don't need a big one, so I could probably get away with this. Just this little guy. With maybe the boosted capacity, so 790 bucks. I can afford that. Then I want to buy this planter here. It's only 12.5. That'll get my fields up and running. I'm using this on the Ziziski series. It's good, works well. I mean, it's not very wide, but let's have a look at this. Oh, most of you guys are on computer. Interesting. Cool. I just got a new tablet, so that's one of the reasons I'm asking that. I don't know if you just heard my rooster there, but okay, let me end that poll. There's the results that I got. Thanks guys. I was just curious. All right. What am I doing next? I feel like I need to start working on the next field, but I really just kind of want to move the clock. I kind of want to move the clock. Move the months, I guess. My grass is 100% again. Could use rolling and lime. So, yeah, what should I do? I think I'm going to... Let's do the outline of the next field. I think I'm going to do this over where we had the grass before. I'm going to go counterclockwise, though. Just the way this plow works. And I want a little room in there for a road. Allow create fields. I'm gonna see if I can get Courseplay to do this. But I'll do the perimeter. Oops, 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 oops. Go. So I'm going to do one big field over here. And then there's be a bit of room left over afterwards. I'm not sure what I'll do with that. I'm tempted to put in another sheep pen. The edge of the property is like where that grass line is. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't want to go right to the edge because sometimes, especially if I start using workers, they don't tend to like that much. Mind you, it's not like it's the edge of the map, but sometimes get those errors. You do not own this land, you know, and they don't do it properly. So let's drop that down. Hopefully go reasonably straight. That does a great job. I also like the other lizard one, the red and black. Yeah, that one's really good too. That's the one that you can resize, right? Okay, I think we're gonna leave it there. Oh, this thing does not break very well. So right where the grass, where you can see the grass is a bit shorter there, that's the edge of the property. That'll be one, you know, kind of, I want to say big field. Should be pretty good. That'll give us 4 fields, and I think we're going to do another sheep pen. Just not 100% sure yet, and if I do it, it's going to be behind Granny's. But ultimately now we're, you know, kind of getting to the point where this is it. There's not much more to do. Now there is, at the far end of the property, there is a bit more land there. But there's also trees. I could process trees if I really wanted to. Don't really want to, but you know what I mean. All right, almost done. I want to see what Courseplay is going to do here. This is a very cool plow. It's quickly becoming one of my favorites. I wish there were larger ones of this style. I don't think there's a larger one of this kind of two row offset rows kind of thing. I don't know if I'm using the right terminology, but okay, so let's see how this is gonna work here. So we're gonna get on the field, set up a course, and I want this I gotta be very careful at. I want the 2 headlands. I want to start on the center. And island bypass deactivated. So let's create that. Does that seem right? It seems pretty congested. 3 meters, yeah. Where would be the start? Right here? Oops. I don't have access to those trees? Oh man. Seriously? Okay, let's see what happens here. I'm a little worried about the length of this plow, but I can always paint up any mistakes that are made by courseplay. Come on, release my mouse, courseplay. There we go. Well, that's interesting. It's not doing what I expected it to do. I said start at the center, yet it is less than one width away from the outside when I have 2 headlands selected. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, Mike. It does weird... I don't know what it's doing now. I have a feeling I'm going to have a painting mess to fix. Okay, well, let's see what happens. It's behaving kind of weird, but maybe it'll do it. Alright, let me jump out here. So, I don't have access to those trees, huh? Let's take a look at the canola field for a second. Yeah, 4 of 9, so it's still 5 months out. There's gonna be a bit of a waiting game, either that or we're gonna speed up the clock pretty regularly. So the property line, the actual physical, stops right here. So I'm up against it right now. So Mike, I don't know, we'll see, but I'm assuming I can get this. That's a lot of money though. If I can take down some of these trees. Okay, I don't want to say I don't trust you, Mike, but I'm gonna try it anyway. It will need a chainsaw, actually. I can resell it if I don't want it, right? So let's pick up a chainsaw. Let's give this a try. I want to find out. I really want to find out. My trusty Husky. And let's find out if this sucker will come down. I have access. Well, oh wait, hang on. Uh-oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Let me just check something here. Sound simple inspector lumberjack cut anywhere. Oops. 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 Okay, let me turn that off. I guess I gotta try another tree. This one is down. If I'm not allowed, then I'm just going to zap it and delete it and not make money. Okay, so it's off now. I'm not allowed to cut this tree. Okay, you're right, Mike. You're completely right. All right, let me, I'm just going to zap this because I'm not entitled to it. Oh, I can't even zap it. Oh, I think I just made myself a new lawn decoration. Super strength is on, but I can't zap it. I can't cut it. Okay, well, hang on a second. Let me turn this back on. I'll zap it. There we go. We'll pretend like none of this happened. What tree? Okay, let me turn this back so that got anywhere off. Okay, nothing happened. I shall therefore sell my chainsaw. Oh boy. Assets. Weights. Where are we? Cedars, plows. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I can't sell the chainsaw. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that was a huge fail. Can I not? Is there a way I can sell the chainsaw? This is kind of weird. Hang on a minute. There has to be a way I can sell it. No? Miscellaneous. It's not in here. Okay, well, I have a chainsaw I can't use. I just blew $1,000 for nothing. So, but, you know, it was a learning experience. That's what we'll call it. All right, let's check in on this guy. See what kind of mess is going on here. Yeah, this is going to take quite a while. Quite a while. And I have nothing else to do right now. So, how are we doing for time? Yeah, maybe we'll wrap up, guys. I think we'll wrap up and let this play out here. And we'll move ahead to next month, I guess. Next time I stream, I don't know when. Obviously Saturdays and Sundays are easier right now for me. I don't know when the next time will be for this, and there's a good chance it'll be short notice. It'll just be a pop-up stream. So, yeah. Yeah, but join me tomorrow night, though. You guys, if I'll be on Sri Lanka tomorrow night, and that's my regular live stream time. Monday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and we're going to continue on Sri Lanka. Might try to add a fixed time in the evenings for this, because I really want to. I'm really getting into this. The actual width of the plow is 3 meters, I believe. Let's have a look real quick. Plow is 3.2 meters. Course blade detected 3, so I should have overlap actually. Yeah, the Monday night ones, unfortunately, are, you know, for North American friendly time zones. Depending on where you guys are from, it might be pretty challenging. I think pretty much every weekend now we'll be doing like a midday kind of live stream. I can't totally commit to it. So, yeah. Yeah, but this is the kind of stuff I was referring to, Mike. It does weird stuff like this, and sometimes it kind of it comes back. It comes back and fixes this, which is really strange. But yeah, a regular worker on a normal field would do it okay, would do better. But this is obviously a field creation. Normal workers don't do field creation, so. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. I gotta get some other stuff done. I gotta get real life stuff done on the property. So thank you so much for dropping in, everyone. And I hope you have an awesome Sunday. And I'll catch you guys whenever I catch you guys. Take care. Have a great day.